Welcome, everybody. Can I have a
Morning,
motion
Patrick.
to open up the meeting today?
So moved.
Second, anybody?
I'll second.
Wonderful. Okay, Jennifer Hoffer has an excused absence today. All right, and everybody has a copy of the minutes from our May 3rd meeting. You could review them and any questions, comments? And if, afterwards, if somebody could make a motion to accept the minutes from the meeting of May 3rd, 2023?
Make a motion to accept.
I'll second. When everybody's ready.
Any questions, anybody?
I have a quick question.
Absolutely.
Am I missing, the excused absence? Oh, sorry,
Yep.
listed right there. Up here, I just saw name and into the title.
We're just talking about
Very
vision
good.
checks,
I
weren't
know,
we?
right? I am new.
We also have to go to
Yes.
AAA to get our license.
Yeah, look exactly, we're all going there. You're doing a plug, stop it. All right, wonderful. All right, well, let's continue on then. All right, Patrice, how about a report on bills?
So we paid for Zumba yoga and mat yoga under the grant. We had a phone bill and an order to WB Mason for some office supplies under our general budget and a couple of things from Craft Class.
Okay. Okay. And then I guess moving on to program attendance. How's that
Has
been?
been fantastic.
That's great.
I can't, Jennifer tried to pull the stats, but our computer is down, so it's not giving us them, but we are definitely up on our numbers, way up on our
Wonderful, yeah.
numbers. We have, really exceeded what we did
The
last year.
it's not
So we're
canceled.
back to even more than we had before COVID,
All right,
which is good.
wonderful,
We've had a
yeah.
lot of new membership and a lot of the younger seniors.
What
when
were
they
you
come to
saying,
one thing-
Patrice?
Oh, you can't hear it? You what?
What's canceled?
I said no, our numbers are increased in our program attendance, but our computer program isn't working, so we weren't able to pull the numbers. But we've had a lot of new membership, as you see, and people join one thing and then they come for other things, and so it's been great. Even the fishing day, when we did the fishing day up in Wallen
We
Lake,
had so much fun.
that was a good time. And some newer seniors had joined, and since they went to there, they've come now to things down at the center. So it's been
Great.
nice to see a lot of the younger, newer seniors joining, and we had a couple yesterday that came in. They just moved into town. They're like 90, and
Wow.
it's close for them because they only live across the street. So
Wow.
they're really excited to join. So we've had a lot of new people join. I just can't tell you how many because our computer system's down, but plenty.
And I just wanna let you know, those people responded right away about the phone.
Good.
He left a message on my machine yesterday. It's gonna be such a help. It's, a phone thing that Patrice did down here for those of us who can't hear, see, whatever.
Or if you
And,
really, yep.
I had my audiologist fill out the paperwork.
Yep.
And Patrice faxed it in, and he called me yesterday and left me a message.
And they only faxed
Yeah.
it in Monday, so, yeah, they were great. They came out from the state
were
with
so
all their
good.
different phones, and if you're hard of hearing, or if you're visually,
Blind.
or if you have mobility issues and you can't get to the phone that fast, you can answer it right from your chair. You
Yes.
can just speak, and
Yeah.
you can answer it right from your chair.
Wow.
It tells you who's calling, so your doctor just has to sign for it. When they do, you're able to,
And they even
Yeah.
had one that has Braille on it
Right.
for people who are legally
Wow.
blind and
Yep.
read Braille.
yeah.
I was amazed. He did such a great program.
Great.
And it's gonna be such a help to me personally.
imagine,
Yeah.
Yeah, so, we have had a definite increase, and it was really nice. Even our Mother's Day tea was full. I never thought the Mother's Day tea would be as full as it was. So, and then the selectmen had come in after to chit chat because they had some new candidates running. And and that was very well received too, so we had a full house for that as well.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, so what about upcoming events?
So where are we now? We're having the police barbecue on Thursday. We were originally gonna have it at the Beaver Club in the Pavilion because we thought it'd be nice to have it outside and have a nice outside event. And figuring that if it wasn't great weather, we could go inside. We had so many people sign up for it. With the smoke in the air and with the uncertainness of the weather on Thursday, we figured we would move it. So Jennifer reached out to the Soka Club, and we'll be hosting it at the Soka Club because there's too many people for us to host it here. So that's wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah.
which is starting to get a little bit of an issue because we really can't have more than 50 people in here. it's not safe-wise with tables, trying to get in and out with walkers or wheelchairs. So we're gonna have to cut our events off at 50 people, which means sooner or later, we're gonna have to start saying Douglas residents only, and I hate to do it, but first come, first served, you know, it's gonna have to be to Douglas residents. Our exercise classes are also getting pretty full. And, so the Mahjong group is pretty good, so we've moved a lot of people out to the main room, we've had to change a few things around, because the small room in there just, it's not safe with people coming in and out with walkers and tripping over chairs and that, so we'll figure that out further on down the line, but for now, that's good that our numbers are so good, and our barbecue is, they're very excited about that on Thursday. I'm out next week.
Tomorrow?
Oh,
Already?
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
I need an extra day this week, I don't know why, yes.
What time is that starting?
It is at noon time.
Noon.
Yep. We are doing our movie and our lunch on the 21st, and that's pretty much it, because we had a couple of things. Oh, the Sunshine Club's doing something, but Pam will let you know about that. So we keep the schedule kind of light, and in July, we're gonna do our movie day, we have a sodium hydration program, and the library is going to be doing a talk about trying to configure a space that's better for seniors and for handicapped people. That's gonna be held at the municipal building now, because they have too many people for us to use our small room, and our main room is busy every day. So they're looking for seniors to give input on how it hinders you being able to go in the library because there's no access for it. So if anybody wants to volunteer for that, let me know. I will be there. That's gonna be on July 20th. So,
Great.
yes.
So what about off-site trips?
So we did our off-site trip up at Wallen Lake. Obviously, we're doing our off-site trip for the barbecue tomorrow. And I reached out to Whittier Farms, and we're gonna do a tour there in September. And they do, we figured we'll try to do some kind of a brown bag lunch. They have the wagons, and
Yes.
they bring you around to all the fields, and they said it's really nice, especially for the seniors, because they have a lot of memories of either visiting the farm, because it's been there for so long, or having the milkman come to their house and such. So there's been a lot of changes up there. They modernized a lot of stuff, so it's also kind of educational for people that might think a farm one way, and now it's a different way. And then they give us milk and cookies at the end of it, so we're gonna do that. I've also reached out to BBT. Before COVID, we were going there once a month or every other month for a lunch.
Yes.
And so I did reach out to them, and we will start that again in the fall.
Good.
Probably start with the every other month, and then not for December, January, February, and then go back to it again in the spring.
Good.
So I think it's nice. It's a intergenerational kind of program. It's a nice way to be able to go out and have a nice meal for, $10
pennies
for a
on the dollar.
three-course meal.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a good experience for the kids, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
giving back to the community. So we enjoyed it, and we're gonna start that again now that we are able to.
That's wonderful. Back to normal.
Yes.
Good. So, and transportation and the Tri-Valley grant?
So Tri-Valley had a grant, and then they had expended the money. They did receive more funding for it, so you can get 1 or 2 rides a month, and it's a limousine service, so it can bring you to the hairdresser, it can bring you to the store, it can bring you to the senior center, it can bring you to a doc's appointment, perhaps, Milford if you need to go there. I have quite a few seniors using it, and it's worked out really well. I don't know how long the grant money will last, but hopefully until we get our own transportation. I reached out, I was talking with the town administrator yesterday, and in September I will reach out and see where we're at with the van. Is it in production? Is it halfway built? Do they have everything that they need? When can we expect delivery?
Yeah.
And we're still hoping that it's gonna be the end of fall or early winter. I need to know this because I also need to hire 2 drivers, get them trained. There's a lot of training that's involved.
Yeah.
And so, and then set a schedule, and then try to reach out to seniors and see who needs what for what. So September will be the time that I will do that.
Okay.
So we're very excited about it. I can't wait for it to get here. And I know that a lot of the seniors can't either, so. I mean, some of our seniors are coming for exercise and they're using the bus. But you ladies know, they have to get here sometimes a half hour early, sometimes they have to wait 45 minutes later. Sometimes they're late to class because the bus is late, sometimes they have to leave early because the bus has to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a challenge, but it's working out okay for them. Yep.
All right, wonderful, thank you.
That'd make a difference too in parking.
Excuse me?
That would make a difference in parking,
Parking?
for handicap parking.
It's not gonna
With
park
the
here.
bus. No, but with the
Oh,
bus.
it'll make a difference,
yeah,
yes. Yeah. Hopefully when the parking lot is done, Adam's on vacation, I think, for the next week or so. But when he gets back, I will reach out to him. I know that the parking lot is going to be done, I don't know when. And I know that we were gonna try to figure where we could reconfigure more handicap spots, because we had 4. And then the post office, when they put their ramp or whatever it was in, took 2 of them, yes. And, I mean, it's a senior center, so we definitely need more than 2 spots. Especially on a big day. When we have a big day here, then we have people coming in an hour or an hour and a half before the program, just so they can get the spot.
Yeah.
You know, and I get that people are handicapped, and people are handicapped on different levels. If somebody has a placard, I can't say, well, you participate in this class and you have a, you know what I mean? So, because people do like to be able to say, well, you know, you can walk and you do this and you do that and I need it, and so, but, you know, some people park along here and the post office doesn't really seem to.
I do, I
take
park
them
right where it says no farther to the corner.
Yeah.
And if they wanna give me a ticket, go ahead.
Yeah. We'll let you slide. So hopefully when the parking lot is redone, we'll be able to reconfigure it for a couple other parking spots.
That's it on camera too.
Yes, it was.
No ticket for you, Rita.
No filters here. And how about some sunshine?
I have the
Club
handicap sticker up there.
news? Yeah.
Last month, we had the sock hop, an evening event with ice cream social, and that was very well received and very
Yeah,
well
it's so
attended.
much fun.
It was a lot of fun, and the DJ was excellent, so we'll have him back again. This month, we're going to have a former National Park Ranger come in and do a presentation on Friday, June 16th
Next
at
Friday.
noontime. And we're gonna serve a cold lunch. She's gonna come in and talk about the outdoor availability in the Blackstone Valley River area. So she's gonna focus on that and some of the history of it. So we have signups going on now, and we're promoting that. We had our meeting yesterday and we discussed promoting a 10 Lighthouse ferry boat tour, Narragansett Bay. And it leaves out of North Kingston, Rhode Island. We're looking at a July date, like the week of July 16th, that week. We're gonna start signups. We're checking into possible transportation for that, because it's either we carpool down there, or if we have enough people signed up, looking at getting a school bus, because there's no school. So, you know, maybe we can get a reasonable price, and we have a couple people said they can drive, who come here, who drive buses. So we're gonna look into that. And we want to do something August.
Maybe, sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe Foxy Travel.
They
Yeah.
have a trip, but it's like $110,
But
$15.
What's his name? It's the moderator, right? He
Yeah.
might,
Yeah, Menard.
he might give a decent,
But see, they're offering a similar trip
oh, okay.
in July, so I don't know. Well, anyway, we're looking into transportation, but that's an option too. August being National Senior Citizens Month, we were going to look into getting a picnic affair up at Wallem Lake. And
I was gonna ask you, I have in my notes last time we met, didn't you mention, I've got August 20th.
August 17th, we're having a senior picnic here.
August
Here.
17th.
Because it's National Senior, yep.
So we thought maybe we'd get something up at Wallem Lake and people can go enjoy like 11 to 3 or something. But Jim's gonna try to get a hold of McKenna's office and see if he can get the seniors in for free for an event there. And let's see, and we talked about in the fall having an author come in. She came in here once before to promote a book she had written, but she explained in the program how you go about writing a book, a novel. Well, she's written several more novels. We have a lot more new attendees down here who didn't hear it the first time. She reached out to me about coming back, so we thought, well, she writes mysteries, maybe somewhere right before Halloween have her come in
Yeah.
and do a luncheon program with her. So And I think that's pretty much it. Pickleball is going well, raising money to paint the lines inside the, in the municipal center on the court. There's gonna be a fundraiser with shirts and t-shirts, fleece shirts, all kinds of shirts, and we'll put a flyer up here in case anybody's interested. They can contact us to order one. And bottles and cans are going well. So, that's about it.
That's good.
Can you think of anything else?
I was gonna talk to the seniors that exercise,
Right.
to see if, the new ones that are coming in, if they can, you know, give us different programs that they've been through in other towns. So I'm gonna get their update on that, so we'll decide today.
Any other business? anyone
Oh,
like to
one
bring
more
up?
thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Dan and the picnic table that he donated for the raffle, we made $600. Through a lot of the pickleball people, you know, we pushed it up there and they bought a lot of tickets. Somebody in town who comes here has the table being delivered to her this week. And Dan is going to write up something so that we can advertise here. He'll sell a picnic table, one of his various sizes, to an attendee or a senior here at wholesale price if they place an order with him instead of retail price. So that was just something that.
Who won the table?
Louise Berube. Yeah. Actually, Ginny Bombera won
Yeah,
it.
on it.
She didn't want it, she just bought tickets to donate. So we drew another number again. Louise's friend won it, she can't use it, so she said, Louise, you take it. And she's thrilled, so.
Yeah, right,
So, yeah,
right.
so she's receiving that this week.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have a couple of those.
You got a couple of other items you'd
Yep.
like to bring up?
So I did look into being able to do the Fenway virtual experience. They want $15 a person. It's virtual, I don't understand that, but that is what the price is. And so that's, I don't know how they decide how many people we have, if I'm doing it at the senior center, but I thought that was a little outrageous. So, yeah. Yeah. And you're just watching it on the TV.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
how do they know how many people I have?
yeah.
I'm
That's
not
true.
really sure. So I'm waiting for more clarity on that. I have reached out to the girl who sent me the flyer. Lori Schubert from Representative McKenna's office did reach out to the Woosocks to try to get us a group rate with some of the other senior centers. It was gonna be $41, including lunch. Then we dropped it down, it was gonna be $34. Outrageous for seniors to be able to go see a game for $34, so we ixnayed that. Nobody else wanted to do it either, none of the other senior centers, so. But while I was investigating all of the wonderful things that we have in the area that are costing a fortune to seniors, I did find that there's free first Sundays at the Worcester Art Museum. So I printed that out and I'll put it up on the board.
That's nice.
And that's for anybody, not just seniors. There's a lot of free different things that go on. I haven't received it yet, but I usually get something called Free Fridays. And they usually send it over from the state, and there's like zoos that do free things, and libraries and other things. So as soon as I get that, I will post that as well. And we changed around our newsletter just a little bit to make it a little bit brighter and more like, hey, hello. So in the front now, I put a little article here, so it's not just looking like something else that comes from the town, because it was just said Douglas Adult Social
Yeah.
Center. Now it's got writing, and we've kind of made it bright and bold, loud and proud, so hopefully, that'll make it a little bit easier for people, and we put our schedule, everybody liked our schedule, we put it in color,
Oh,
so that
nice.
everybody would be able to
Yeah.
see what we had at each time, everybody's got their own little color code, so that has been very well received. And our next newsletter is already here, so it'll be going out in a couple weeks.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Anything else?
When are we gonna work on
The newsletter, probably next week.
that next week?
Yeah, no hurry, we got plenty of time. Yep.
All right, so why don't we pick our next meeting date? If it's okay with everybody, we'll take July and August off. We'll meet in September.
Which will seem like a minute from now, right?
It will be, summer will just fly
Summer goes
by.
by.
Always
We're in
does.
June already.
I know.
You know.
Do we want to try for the 12th because Labor Day is the 4th?
Yeah.
Or the, no, the
13th.
6th, or the 13th?
The 13th works best for
Okay,
me.
perfect.
September 13th at 9 a.m., that work for everybody? Right. Well, I guess, folks, I need somebody to adjourn for the summer. Second, anyone?
Second.
All right, everybody enjoy your summer, thank you.